Happy November, you guys. Good morning. I've got so much to do today. Hey y'all, I am heading out to go pick up my grandson. I'm taking my 2 bags back to the trunk. Anyway, I'm actually picking up 2 of my grandsons. But I'm going to pick up the one from high school right now. And then we're going to go pick up the one that's in grammar school. And I thought I would do a little carb vlog. See, I have those bags my daughter-in-law gave me one year, and then Mom has, my keys. She has, oops, I dropped them. Anyway, she has 3 of these big old mandao bags. The blue, the red, and there's a green one. And this bag is filled up with bags, Dollar Tree. Bags. It's like filled up. I left some cash inside and I don't want to go back in to get it. I'm thinking I should, but I'm not going to. I'll just leave it there. I'm so lazy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Anyway, I thought I would do a car vlog with you guys while I go pick up my boys. Well, I go pick up my boys, and then at the end of this video, I'll put, when I'm editing, I'll insert the time you can fast forward to if you want to just fast forward. I did a very informal chicken enchilada casserole for my friend Martha. Hey, Martha. Anyway, it's really super easy. It's nothing fancy. I call it the huevona, the lazy version of enchiladas. Oy. I'm not ready to, this pilot is not ready to drive yet. Anyway, I always put the temperature super high in the morning because it's cold in the mornings here. I take my grandson that's in high school to school sometimes. Anyway, it's cold when we go, and I did take him today. And then when I get back in the car in the afternoon, it's hot. Anyway. So yeah, at the end, I'm going to just show you. It's very informal. It's nothing, my filming skills, this time, enchilada casserole, you can make it any old way you want. I prefer using ground beef. You can make it without meat, you know. You could just make it with cheese and chopped onions if you like onions. That's actually how I grew up having enchiladas. I remember way back, a long, long time ago, when my mama's mama was still alive, my precious grandmother, she used to make the dollar or the penny stretch. Mom came from a massively huge family. And both my grandparents were farm workers. So they didn't get paid much. And what they did get paid, they were paying for their, property and property taxes and electricity. Because back in those days, there was no such thing as cable. I don't think she had to pay gas separately. She didn't live in this town. She lived in the farming community about 40 miles from here. And my other grandmother was in this next little farming community next to them. Boy, I'm veering off, aren't I? Anyway, so my grandma back then, my mom's mom, I was speaking of mama's mom, my abuelita Otilia, Doña Tila, they used to call her. Anyway, she would make her money stretch, and on Sundays, like when the priest would come, because that's the way it was back in those days. Back in those days, it was like nothing like today. They never locked their front door or back door. There was an alley. Sometimes my grandpa, I called him Tata, would come in from the back. That was his entrance. He always avoided the front entrance. Grandma would make, because the family would come, the priests would come, everybody would come to dinner. So Grandma would make like these trays of enchiladas with the corn tortillas, chopped onions, finely chopped onions, cheese, grated cheese, and she would make homemade enchilada sauce. I totally use it the easy way. I pop open a can, which you're going to see in the end of this video. Hold on a second. So I improvise. I'm carnivorous. I prefer mine with, like I said, ground beef. Mom sometimes makes it with ground sausage mixed with ground beef. And sometimes I shred chicken. And that's what I did this time. I got a bag of like frozen chicken. It was like thighs, I think, or something like that. It's a big old bag that you get from Costco grocery store, or not Costco. Whoa. That you get from Walmart. Anyway, so I took that out of the freezer. I put it in my electric cooker with some broth and seasoning. And I kind of sort of steam boiled it. And then I shredded it. Shredded the meat. So I just simply layered the corn tortillas. I grated cheese. First I put the meat. The corn tortillas, the meat, cheese. Then I opened a couple of cans of the Gebhardt enchilada sauce, basically. And so I just sprinkled that on there. Did another layer of tortilla. I just repeated the process. It's like a lasagna, a Mexican lasagna. So anyway. This time I made it with chicken. I prefer it with ground beef. You could do it without any meat or any meat. Doesn't matter. Let's get off that subject. I will put right here, again, like I said mentioned a minute ago, if you want to just fast forward past this chatty vlog, fast forward to the enchilada, I will put that right here. Okay, so now I have taken a siesta off of filming, or no, I shouldn't say filming, editing, because I have a ton of things to edit and upload, but what's today? Thursday? Today's Thursday, and the last time I uploaded anything to my channel was Sunday, so you guys, I don't know. It's my brain. I'm going through a funk right now. Don't know. I can't explain it. I'm letting myself down because I do want to upload all the time and stay in touch with y'all. And I'm letting you down too if you even care to watch my videos, or, I'm sorry. If you do, I'm sorry. So I'm going to put this up. I'm going to try to put it up tonight. But like I said, I'm going to go pick up a couple of my grandsons. 2 different parts of town. So it's a little bit of a driving vlog. And by the time I get home, I will edit it. And I'll try to put it up. If I put it up today, it's going to be like late tonight. And then I have, just to catch up, okay, I have a ton of hauls that I want to film. I want to haul a Dollar Tree haul, a Big Lot haul, a Burlington haul, and a Love Faith online haul too. I think that's what it's called. So there's 4 hauls that I want to film. I think I have like 3 separate Big Lot hauls. I'm just going to combine that into one. Yeah, I've been busy. I don't know why. Big Lots, I'm in love with them. I'm in love with Burlington. I need to go back, but Burlington I will be going back in an early morning because, man, everybody in this town loves that store, and I know I can see why. And go, Martha, my friend. Here I am showing you, I just got through grating this Colby Jack cheese. I get that huge block of cheese from Costco for like $5. I love getting the cheese from Costco for that reason. Anyway, I shredded up like half of that big old block, and here's the chicken cooked and shredded, and that is the butter flavor spray that I'm going to spray here on my casserole dish. And then there's the chopped onions and the Gebhardt chili. I'm just kind of showing you the things that I'm using. Oops. And there's that chicken. I did shred it with both those forks. And these are the tortillas that I'm going to use. We always have extra corn tortillas in the house, so that's why I like to make these types of casseroles. It just makes for a quick, easy meal, and the fact that it's a casserole, it's a lot of food, so I like having leftovers so I don't have to cook every single day. Or, you know, once it cools down, after it's been cooked and all, you can store it in the freezer and, you know, eat it another time. So here I'm just kind of showing you how I'm layering the shredded chicken over the corn tortillas. Yeah, I first put the corn tortillas down and now the chicken. And I will repeat it again like I said in the beginning of the video. You can personalize this recipe to what you and your family prefers to eat. Like, I'm using chicken today because we had that and I had to cook it. So, but I do prefer this recipe with ground beef. Seasoned ground beef. I like seasoning it with my favorite Lowry's garlic salt, seasoning salt. And here I'm trying to be all camera professional by using the tongs by putting the cheese, but you know I want to dig my hand in there. Normally I just dig my clean hands in there and sprinkle away. I love putting a lot of cheese. And here these onions are very, very finely chopped, so they're little itty bitty tiny pieces. And you don't have to put onions if you don't like them. You can omit that. Like I said, this recipe is easy. You can personalize it with what you prefer to eat, or even with whatever leftovers you have in your fridge and you want to create a meal out of it. And I just, you know, I washed that can and then I opened it and I'm just pouring it straight on. I'm just doing it all as easy as possible. I probably should have heated it up. I should have emptied both those cans and maybe, you know, heated it up so I could pour it probably easier. But it works either way. It doesn't matter. And here you just repeat the process. Doing it all over again. I just repeat it until I either run out of the chicken or I reach the top of the casserole. So it's pretty easy, you guys. You know I keep repeating it. Just personalize it. I like to put a lot of cheese. Actually, that's not enough cheese right there. I like to douse this thing with cheese, but I will be grating some more cheese because I want to top off the enchilada casserole with a ton of cheese, because that's just how I love it. And yep, it's just repetitive. Very much like a lasagna. Only it's not pasta. Which, by the way, I love lasagnas. Love them. And here it is, you guys. Freshly out of the oven. So I didn't say or write anywhere, but this, I put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how hot your temperature gauges are on your oven. I know all ovens are different. Here I'm going to dig in. Super excited. You know, I should have filmed me I put a large dollop of sour cream on top of this casserole as soon as I grabbed my fork and I was ready to dig in. I didn't take a picture of the sour cream, but I should have. I love sour cream, so it does, especially with any enchilada, whether it's the old-fashioned style or the original, authentic enchilada or enchilada casserole. But yeah, I love it. It's huge casserole. I can cut it and put it in the freezer and save for the following week. Okay, you guys, while I'm in here working, I'm watching her channel. That's her channel name right there, Appalachia Homestead with Patara. And holy moly, you guys, I would strongly suggest you watch this particular video of hers called Ration Like a Great Depression is Coming. She gives the best advice, and, you know, she's not trying to scare anybody, but holy moly, I've been learning some things from her, things that I hadn't even thought about, and I'm so glad I watch her. I'm not a very good storyteller, but that's why I am recommending that you go over here and watch this particular video for yourselves and your family, because, you know, things are changing here, and they've been in the world, not just the United States, in the world, and they're changing rapidly. So she's giving really good advice to help whoever's watching her videos, to help them sustain their families, their homes.
My point for a lot of my videos is to point out a couple of examples, tell you what I'm thinking about, what I'm changing, or what we're thinking about, or what we're doing. Encourage you to start doing that in your world. Gotta start pushing that lawnmower.
Walk over here. I was in there watching a scary movie with my grandson. It was like an updated Jason movie. Oh, I have some filming to do. I also have some editing to do. I've done some shopping, furniture shopping. I have a furniture shopping video coming up, so I have to edit that. But I also have quite a few haul videos to film. And so I just wanted to pop out here. And that Appalachia Homestead channel. That woman is intelligent. She's got so many great ideas to help those people like me that don't think. I don't have a survivalist mind, even though I'm trying to learn, and then I share what I learned with you guys when I was doing that prepping series. But anyway, she's awesome. She has some great advice. I'm learning tons from her, and she's a great speaker. So I'm just going to that's why I'm referring you guys to her channel, because I can't relay things across the camera the way she does. I hope you decide to take a few moments and watch a couple of her videos. She's awesome and smart. I just want everybody to have the same resources of things that are going on behind the scenes, so to speak. Referring, again, like I said, I'm not a good storyteller, so I'm referring you back to her channel. Love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And Martha, I hope that little quick enchilada film thing that I put in there helps a little bit. That recipe is easy. You can get creative with your favorite foods and just layer it in there, and yum. Serve it with some sour cream on top. Oh, so good. So good. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, or see you in the next one. Bye.